Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiannanatay. Yeah, this is my very first video I am actually recording. My first video that I posted on this channel was of my wedding that happened August 29th of this year. So yeah, I'm diving right into this YouTube thing. I'm new. I've been watching YouTube for years, and I always say how I'm going to start a channel one day, but I always make excuses on why I haven't. So here I am. Please support me, like, subscribe, and follow. Also my social medias will be down below. So today I'm going to do like a story time video on my birth story. The reason I chose to do this is because I actually watched a million videos on giving birth while I was pregnant. So I have a 7-month-old, almost 7-month-old. I had him on February the 20th, 2018. And so, yeah, I'm a new mom. It's going great. Teething sucks. But nevertheless, wouldn't trade any of it for the world. He's amazing. So, history of me getting pregnant. Yeah, me and my husband, we decided just one day we wanted to have kids. This was after I had like a blood clotting issue, and so I couldn't be on birth control anymore. So we had to determine if we was ready for that or what do we want to do to prevent that, you know, in the future, to going forward. And we both decided that if it happens, it happens. So we went like that for 2 years. Nothing ever happened. We just thinking, oh, it's not time. So my doctor asked me what were I doing. You know how they ask you questions when you go to the doctor, to your OB. And he was like, oh, just go, you know, gave me a prescription to go to the hospital to have a procedure performed, which basically I just made sure that my tubes were clear, having a clear pathway. I kid you not, 2 weeks after that procedure, when they said at the procedure that everything was fine, coincidentally, 2 weeks after that procedure, I had to conceive my son. Because I found out, this was in June, I found out I was pregnant July 9th. And I had I had a period in June before the procedure because I had to have one in order to get the procedure done. So July 9th, my period was 3 days late, so I took a test. Now in my mind at this time, like a few months before this, I had skipped a month. This had never happened to me, but I've talked to many of my friends and they say that it did happen to them before. So I was like, okay. So my period came the following month like normal. Because that time I took a test too, and of course it was negative. So I took a test. It was positive. Me and my husband, we both was nonchalant about it this time because it was so long, so we want to get our hopes up. So when it happened, we was just in shock. Like, I think our first reaction was, really? So that happened, and during pregnancy before, I was always told at the blood issue that I would be high risk. So I was preparing for that already. Had to be on blood thinners with the shot in the sun while pregnant. No joke. So that happened. Pregnancy is not pretty to me. Everybody give the pretty version. Oh, I love how I look being pregnant. It's a wonderful thing. It may be for someone, but it wasn't for me. The first 3.5 months I was sick. I lost a lot of weight. My doctor had to prescribe me pills to take to keep food down because I was losing too much weight. The baby was sucking literally the life out of me. And so once I got those pills, everything was great. I had a couple months of, you know, everything felt fine. I was comfortable, sleeping fine. But once I hit 3rd trimester, it was over from there. I was miserable. I was constantly waking up to pee in the middle of the night. Couldn't get comfortable doing nothing. So it was all worth it in the end. So down to the day that I went into labor. So my last day of work was February 19th. I went into the office. So I went to the office February 19th. I got home that day, normal day. My birthday is February 20th, mind you. Went to the office February 19th, got home that night. I was getting ready to eat dinner, or after dinner, and I kept going to the bathroom to pee. When I went, I saw blood. And now I know it's the mucus plug. I didn't know then it was the mucus plug too that came out. So I'm like, oh my God. So because I was high risk, my doctor always told me if I see blood to come into the emergency right away. No questions, don't call, just come. So I'm like, okay, we gotta see blood, we gotta go. So at this point I'm nervous and scared because I never had a baby before, so I don't know what all to expect with it. So he was calm. He was like, let's go. He excited to see his son. He ready. So let's go. Pet the bed. Let's go to the car. Calm down. We'll smooth. Get to the hospital. I feel water going. I had a pain liner on, so I felt like something going on down there. It wasn't like a gush of water. So that's how we get signed in. I get to the gets in there and they checked me. She was saying I wasn't dilated, nothing. My cervix was softened, but that's it. So right after she does that, as I'm sitting there, I feel a gush. My water broke. She was like, oh, well, you was going home, but now that your water broke, you're not going anywhere. So I got admitted, stayed in the hospital, slept overnight. I'm laboring, contracting. They saying that, can you feel this? Can you feel this? I'm like, no, I don't feel anything. Thank God, because for me, I was never going to get the epidural. That was never my intention. I never said I would never do it. I always said that I don't want the epidural. If I feel that the pain is unbearable, I will get it. Not against it. But I always thought that if you get that, I was more afraid of getting the epidural and that needle going in your back by your spine than actually having my baby. So labor, to me, was a breeze in my mind before that. So because my son wasn't due until March 21st, well, I'm sorry, it's my husband's birthday, March 19th. And so because he was due March 19th and he was early, 4 weeks early, they had to give me Pitocin because he had to be delivered this day. So slept through the night, overnight, woke up at, probably early, super early, but around noon they gave me the Pitocin. Got the Pitocin, the contractions was hitting hard. It was unbearable. It got to the point where I was like, okay, nurse, you can go ahead and give me the epidural. I'm ready for it. She's like, okay, well, we have to check you first. I said, you're not putting your hand up there until these contractions stop, because I wasn't getting no break at this point. I was getting by having a break in between, but because I was getting no break, I didn't want her touching me. So she kind of got an attitude. So I'm like, no. So another nurse came in. Oh, her contractions are going too fast. You have to cut that Pitocin down or off. I'm like, oh, did I just say that? So they cut the Pitocin off. I got a break, and they was able to check me. Once they checked me, I was 9.5. So at that point, it's too late to get an epidural. So they prepared me for delivery. So as they was doing that, they was like, okay, you gotta sit up on the contraction to get that to open up the cervix area that was still, that half. And so the bed quickly got into a chair, but so I had to sit on it. As I sat on the contraction, it hurt so bad because laying down is like relaxing, in pain, but it's more relaxing than actually sitting up while contracting for me, because everyone is different. But I did that, and I'm like, it was not going. I think they checked me like 2 times in the midst of me going through these contractions, and I was just praying like, whew, because I couldn't get an epidural, and I didn't want one initially. So that happened. It said, oh, it's time to push. Got push in position, didn't know what I was doing, so they're like, okay, good job. Of course they had to be positive because you're having a baby, so they don't want to scare you or anything. I felt like my mind that, okay, I'm not doing a great job, because they're not like, ooh, because I've seen someone have a baby before. So I was like, okay, Tiana, and my mom pep talking myself. You watched all these YouTube videos of women giving birth. You might as well just go ahead and just do it. Do it like you're taking a poop. So I did it. I started pushing. It's like, oh great, the reactions changed instantly. Oh great, it's coming, you want to see? He got a lot of hair. I'm like, yeah, let me see. They put the mirror right there. I'm like, oh no, can you move the mirror out the way? You don't want to see your own stuff down there opening up. It's not, it's just, it wasn't for me. So that happened, and I think after like, I'm not sure the exact time that it took me to push, but it was less than an hour. I pushed, got him out. He was 8 pounds, 21 inches long, healthy as can be. When I saw him, he was fine. They just took him to the NICU for evaluation. I had the issue. Well, because of him, he tore me inside out. I had to get stitches. They tried to stitch me up while I was in the room. They stitched up the outside, but they couldn't get inside because it would be unbearable pain for me, and I was tensing up. So they gave me anesthesia and put me under and whatever, and stitched the inside. When I tell you the pain from getting stitches down there is ridiculous. You feel like, probably TMI, but you feel like your booty hole is closed and nothing can come out. Yeah, that part. But yeah, so we was able to go home. I think 2 days later. We was mostly there because of me. 2 days later, the third day we had a doctor's appointment for him, because just check his jaundice levels, because if you don't know, jaundice is something that a lot of early term babies have, because they're developing. I think it's the liver. The liver's not fully developed, and that's when their skin can turn yellowish. So we visited the doctor, and his levels were a bit high. So we had to go back to the hospital for one night and get him under the light to get those down. But other than that, he was great. Not a problem. Liked to eat. He did everything right. After birth, I told you guys that was painful. Me being home with him, getting up. I could not rush up because I was home by myself with him for, not immediately after, but because my husband went back to work. And I could not like jump up and get him because he was sleeping in his bed. His baby, bassinet. I had to roll out the bed or crawl out, or it was a slow move. So I felt like, oh my God, I'm helpless. I can't. So my mom would come over with me, some days. But yeah, the healing process of that took like a couple of weeks. But I feel like before I was fully healed down there, it was at least 3 to 4 months. It took a long time. It just felt like it was uncomfortable down there. So that do I want more kids? I would love one more, and I would do it natural again. My husband will love a lot of kids probably, but because of how late in the game I'm having kids, and because I'm considered high risk already, I can't go through that too many more times. I'm willing to do it one more time. So hopefully it's a girl like he wants, because he wants a good daughter so bad. I wouldn't mind another son. I'm sure I will love the idea of a daughter once she's here, but right now I think I will be good with boys. It's preference, but hey, I would love her. She's gonna be a mini me. When she get here, we're gonna be best buds. But until then, boys it is. Well, yeah, that is all, guys. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you all for tuning in. You can like, subscribe, and comment down below. What do you want to see me do videos on next? I'm working on trying to prank my husband because he think I can't do it, but I'm gonna get him, y'all. But yeah, please support me. This has been something I've been wanting to do for years, but I just been too afraid to step outside my comfort zone.